Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm showing you how to use a teacher planner even if you're not a teacher. Today I am super excited to share a brand new sticker book with you from Kellofaplan. It is called School Basics. It releases on April the 14th. I will have a link down in the description box for this gorgeous book. It is an affiliate link. It really helps me out when you are able to shop those links. So thank you in advance. I want to share this sticker book with you and then show you how I might use it in a teacher layout, even though I am not a teacher. All right, let's go. All right, I am super excited for this beautiful new release from Kellofaplan. She has this sticker book called School Basics. There is also a brand new teacher planner coming from Kellofaplan. And you know it's going to be good because Heather Kell was a teacher. So she knows what teachers are looking for. And I'm super excited to check out that planner. But let's check out this sticker book. Now, you might be wondering, why are we getting school themed back to school things in April? You guys, it's because teachers plan ahead. Teachers go ahead and get their planners together, like they are set by the end of the year for the next year. And I know this because I was a teacher, and I like to, as a year is wrapping up, go ahead and start looking forward to the next school year, get things in order. And so that's why we're seeing all these releases. Let's check out this gorgeous book, School Basics. We start out with some beautiful hand lettering from Heather Kell, all of the things that we need, different dates and holidays, important things, Dia de los Muertos, Bombas and Saturday. That's cute. She has them all in here. So you actually get 2 pages of those, which is great, especially if you are a teacher, because then you can have it in your teacher planner and your catch-all planner. So that's pretty cool. Then we have some more really important words. Teacher, student, first day of school, parent-teacher conference, 504 meeting, IEP meeting. Have we seen those stickers in these types of books before? I feel like we haven't, and I feel like those are really handy for both teachers and parents, for sure. Parent-teacher conference. These are great. 2 of those pages, all right. Grades due, grade papers, report cards. So helpful. I like all the different sizes too. That's pretty cool. 2 pages of those. So you have tons and tons and tons of all of these hand letter words. Picture day, open house, school program, school play, parent note, 100th day of school. That's a good one because that's something my kids celebrate all of the time. Well, not all the time, but on the 100th day of school. So 2 pages of that. Testing, test, quiz, exam. I love that. Beginning, oh, I was like, boy, assessment, beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of the year. Oh my goodness. You can tell Heather was a teacher. I absolutely love it. So you get 2 of those. And then here's all of your different like classes: reading, writing, math, history, science, specials. Yes, elective, music, band, choir, small group, 8A, B day. Those are so cute. Oh, I love these. Oh, that's really helpful. Okay. There are so many words in here. These are fantastic. These are some great teacher words that you just don't see in other books that I feel like will come in really, really handy. Those are great. All right, then you get into the boxes. These are your functional boxes. Again, they are sized for the teacher layout for Heather's teacher planner. Love, love, love the beautiful pastels. I think they are soft and gorgeous. 2 pages of those, and then some smaller boxes as well. Very cute. Love that. Tons of those. All right, then you have these with the labels in them already. Absolutely perfect. So cute. And then look at these with these little icons. Homework, reading, lesson plan, meetings. Oh, I love it. These are so cute. It's just really soft and pretty. These are slightly different colors, so you're getting some different icons in the back. Love 2 of each of those, and then you get into some of the decorative type stickers. These are school supply type things, so even if you are not a teacher, even if you don't have kids in school, we all love school supplies. I think we all have a deep love for school supplies, if I'm being honest. So I think you would love to use these anyway. How sweet. I love the highlighters, especially. It's the highlighters and the scissors for me. And then, so cute, all the quotes. Science is magic that works. Write honestly, write fearlessly, write true, but above all, write. These are some fun quotes. When we stop learning, we stop growing. So true. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Those are great. And then some decorative stickers. It's three different pages. So cute. I love it. I love the school supplies. It just brings me so much joy. School supplies are so fun. So this sweet book, School Basics, if you're a teacher, if you're a parent, if you're a school supply lover and a pastel lover, this book is going to be for you, and I'm excited to use it today. So today I'm going to use it with a teacher layout. I don't have Heather's new teacher planner in hand, so instead I'm going to use this extension pack from the Happy Planner that is the teacher layout in a classic size. So it's a classic size teacher layout, and I'm going to show you how I would use something like this in my regular life, even though I am not a teacher. So I will put you guys on fast forward. Let's go. All right, so a teacher layout is generally designed with the days of the week over here in the left-hand sidebar. And usually it's just Monday through Friday for a teacher to plan different classes. The idea would be that you would plan subject matters along the top, and then the days of the week are on the side, and then that allows you to kind of lay out your week. However, I happen to think that this is a really functional layout for a lot of reasons. The way I get this set up is the first thing I do is actually white out the days of the week over on the left-hand sidebar. I'm going to use those for different categories of life. This is a great way to organize your planner, especially if you're wanting to include a lot of different things in your planner. Maybe you're wanting a wellness check-in, you're wanting your schedule, you're wanting your chores, you're just wanting it all in one place instead of combining multiple planners. Maybe the Franken planning system is just not for you. This is a great way to kind of compartmentalize, divide up how your week is going, or how you think about different parts of your life, but it's all on one planner spread. So all I did was white out the days of the week over on the left-hand side, and now I'm just looking to add a little bit of decor. There is nothing that makes me more happy than seeing school supplies in my planner. I love using craft supply stickers. I love using school supply stickers. That's one of the reasons I always love back to school time, because I like shopping for school supplies, but also there's a lot of cute new stickers. So I'm just gonna put a few of these down. I used some washi tape from my stash down as well, just to give a little interest with these little X marks in the back, and I'm kind of just putting one school supply in between where each set of washi is, and that's just, again, going to add a little bit of decor. The other thing I would say is that the teacher layout in general for me tends to take less stickers overall to decorate, so it's a great way to kind of get the most out of your stickers, just because it just doesn't need quite as many to decorate. So you'll be able to use sticker books even longer, which is always fantastic. Now, once I get these trimmed off over here on this side, the next thing I'm going to be looking for is functional boxes that I can use to label the different categories. Now, you can label these categories anything you want. Maybe you're wanting to use this specifically as a wellness planner. You might have a place to track your steps. You might have a place to do each of your meals. You might be tracking meditation or sleep. You can do lots of different categories of wellness down the page. Maybe you're using this for home and you want to track, chores. And so you have each kid down the side of the left, like the left-hand side, and then you're tracking what chores they're doing each day of the week. You can do all kinds of things. There's so many different ways to use this. I like to use it to bring together different parts of my life. So I have my boxes right there. I'm going to add the days of the week on the top, and then I'll show you in a moment what I'm going to label each of these boxes. I'm just doing a little bit of whiteout tape, and then I'm going to pull these gorgeous stickers also from Kellofaplan. This is from her original Dated Basics sticker book. She had another one that came out this year, and I don't know if it is in stock. I love it because I love Heather's writing, and I think it's a super functional sticker book. So you can see how I'm just going to label each of these with the days of the week. I like to start on Mondays. So now each day of the week has its own column, and I just have to start labeling these different categories. For me, I'm going to label them kind of the way my day unfolds. So we're going to start with a scripture focus. This would be a great place to write out your scripture of the day. And that would be something that I would get to first thing in the morning when I'm sitting down for quiet time. Then I would think through my kids' schedule, what's going on that day, what's happening at work that day, the chores that need to get done in the house, and then probably something that would be at the bottom would be the meal plan for the day. That would be something that I would end up filling out in advance, but I just don't need it at the top of my spread. So I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to label breakfast, lunch, dinner down in this little checklist area, and that way I can pre-plan what's going to happen, when I'm going to go out to lunch, when I need to prep. All of that business can be on my planner ready to go. And then I can start filling in some of the other pieces. Now, these boxes are great because they will highlight important things. So for instance, the kids will have lots of sports games on a Saturday. So I'm actually going to use this sticker. It says training, and I think it was meant for like professional development. However, that works really well for training and practice and all that business. So that's going to be on Saturday. So I can kind of highlight what games we have that weekend. And then I also know that Thursdays tend to be the days that I have work meetings. So we're going to go ahead and put a large sticker there. And that for me is just highlighting that those are big, important meeting days for me. So I can take note if I had a meeting for my kids' school, if I had something else, I could definitely use those stickers in that way as well. But I like that it looks like it kind of zooms in on those particular boxes on the spread. And so it like brings my attention so I can be prepared for that. So I can label that, no school on this day, and then I could write down if they're having play dates, something like that, if there's still practice. And then I'm just going to use this really cute field day sticker because field day is coming up. I can't believe it's already mid-April. Like this year, the school year is flying. It's just a little bit crazy. All right, so now for a little bit of, see how you don't have to do a lot of decorating? I think this is a pretty spread. It's ready to be filled in. I'm just gonna add a quote sticker right here and probably a few more decorative stickers just because I like to see them. Not that they're like serving a big purpose, but I just think it's pretty. And I try to, on this particular type of spread, I try to add across the lines. So see how I'm putting the highlighter here in between? That way I get to take advantage of as much of the writing space as possible. And then when I'm using a larger sticker like this particular book sticker, I'm going to put it on days where I don't have as much going on. So we try not to do as many chores on Saturday and Sunday, try to take some time off and chill out so I can use a bigger sticker on those days. And now I'm just going to take a second and show you how I would fill this in. So for my family, the kids' schedules would be mostly after school things, knowing when all of the practices are, when all of the games are. So taking a moment to fill that in. For work, I would generally fill that in on a Sunday because I know what needs to be accomplished that week, but I will go ahead and fill in that I have meetings on certain days, things like that. Chores, we kind of follow a schedule of bathrooms on Monday, dusting on Tuesday, kitchen on Wednesday, floors on Thursday, and then Friday is kind of yard work. We're just starting to get back into like the flow of yard work again now that it's, spring, all the way into spring, and it's time to start maintaining our yard, and then planning for the next week. And then what I will put at the top is I follow a scripture writing plan. So I'll just write the scripture that I will be writing each of those days, and then I still have room to write the scripture underneath. So you can see this is a really functional layout. I love it. I love that you can customize it. So make sure to head over to check out Heather Kell's release on the 14th. She will have a teacher planner that is probably going to be super adorable, and this awesome sticker book that I think is beautiful. And I'm super excited to use it now and then use it in the upcoming school year. All right, I will have everything linked down in the description box below. I do have an affiliate link for Kellofaplan, so I appreciate it if you are able to shop those links. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.